David Boyle, and I'm quitting alcohol. So I'm just going to fly through it today because I'm running late for the Book of Mormons, and I've got some brain damage from last night. Went and saw Nick Cave and the fucking Bad Seeds. I actually thought they were the Black Seeds for a while there, but it's the Bad Seeds. Australian legend Nick Cave. I know exactly two of his songs, Red Right Hand and Into My Arms. Is it Into My Arms or Into My Arms? Yeah, Into My Arms. They're the two songs most Australians know of Nick Cave. Europeans, fucking the English, Germans, fucking all these cunts around here, they know all his songs. He's a fucking superstar here. Cunts were singing along to every fucking song. And even though I knew only like two songs, the whole fucking concert was pretty fucking good. There was a good vibe to it. There would have been like maybe 50,000 people at the whole thing, I think. Maybe slightly less, I don't know. All I know is I took a lot of MDMA, and today I am fucking cooked. Completely fucking fried. I barely got a fucking wink of sleep last night. I was just sweating and rolling around. It was fucking brutal. But it was good fucking crack last night. Fucking after the concert, went around to a few different pubs in this fucking area we don't know. Got dropped off a couple of bags of MDMA after the concert. So there was nothing going on really before the concert. We got given like 2 old 1-year-old pills that did absolutely nothing, plus a couple of miscellaneous other things that did nothing as well. So it wasn't until after the concert that we got on it. And the drug dealing system here in England is absolutely fucking phenomenal. You call up a dealer, you can pretty much get the dealer's number from anyone and pretend it's anyone. No one fucking cross-checks anything. It's all done wildly out in the open. So you just get a number of someone, anyone, it doesn't matter who. Just get a fucking number, pretend you're someone, message the number and say, hey, can you drop off fucking 2 bags of coke, 2 bags of MDMA, 3 grams of ketamine, and a couple of fucking ice creams? Can you drop them down to, and you give them the address, and they'll tell you how long it will be, and it's usually between 15 and 30 minutes on the dot. No fucking around, no waiting, no pre-planning, no fucking driving to some fucking retard's house, waiting out the front, fucking sitting on his couch, fucking listening to their fucking bonghead stories while you fucking wait for them to give you their fucking drugs. None of that. It's just fucking message, I'll be there in 15, here's your bags. The barrier to entry is fucking minimal here, and it's a huge fucking concern. If I was living here, I reckon I would probably be a cokehead. It's cheap, so there's one of the barriers to entry out. It's decent quality. I mean, it's still shit, but it's decent. It's okay. And it gets delivered to your door in less than half an hour, wherever you are. It's fucking insane. And I can see why it is a fucking problem here. The cops are obviously turning a blind eye. They're probably the ones in charge of the whole fucking thing. Because if you fucking haven't figured out the system here, and I figured it out in 3 days, then you're not really doing your fucking job either. I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't want the fucking cops stopping all the drugs, but it's probably a good thing to have a little bit of a fucking barrier to entry with drugs. I'd never thought about it before. But if this system was in place in Australia when I was in my early 20s, I would be addicted to cocaine. 100%. The only reason I wasn't is because it was too expensive, it was shit quality, and you fucking had to run around to get it like a week before you wanted to take it. If in my early 20s I just had to fucking text some cunt, give him $40 and he delivers cocaine to my door while I'm fucking drunk as fuck, I would have developed a serious habit. I was always pretty pro the legalization of all drugs, now I have to have a little bit of a think about it, because you want cunts fucking jumping a couple of hurdles to get to it. I'm not 100% sure anymore that it's a good thing that you can pick up fucking black tar heroin and fucking crystal meth at the fucking corner store like you're picking up fucking Doritos. You should need to work for it a little bit at least. Anyway, where was I? So yeah, just did MDMA all night, had a chat with Horn, had a couple of deep and meaningfuls, smoked way too many darts. I feel like I've got triple the fucking emphysema I did before I fucking came to Europe. It's almost impossible not to smoke and do MDMA. So when in Rome, do what the Romans do. Unless it's drinking. But fucking that was it for me. Fucking surrounded by drugs here. Everywhere you turn, look left, ketamine. Look right, fucking coke. Swivel around, fucking MDMA. It's just bombarding you. So when I get back to fucking Australia, I am going clean as fuck. You're going to hear some of the boringest podcasts in the history of podcasting when I get back. I'll just be fucking chanting mantras into the fucking microphone. That's how zen I'm going back. Anyway, let's keep moving this along. Book of Mormon starts at 7:30. So it's Monday and it's time for this week's Ask Boyle. It's Ask Boyle time. So if you have a question that you would like answered by one of the great minds of the generation, comedian, philosopher, crane driver, Le Boyle, then send your question through to my email, still, boylecomedy@gmail.com. Or if you're on the Patreon, send it through there. This week's question actually came from the fucking Patreon. So let's get to it. Alright, so this week's question was sent in by my man fucking Gavin Mulcahy. Just fucking Gav, alright? So Gav was at my show in Dublin at the Sugar Club on Thursday, and the start of it's less a question and more an analysis of what he saw in the crowd, and then there's a question at the end. So let me plow through the start. It's a weird fan base that you have. All the old cunts are in awe of you giving up alcohol and coping. I spoke with loads of your older crowd last night, and the main point that kept coming up is how they are all rooting for you and are so proud of what you have achieved. I also met 2 women who said they would love to shag you. I think I know who those 2 women were. Fucking a couple of plucky cougars. Don't worry, my brain damage should be gone by tomorrow. Meanwhile, all the young fucks are trying to get you high at all costs. They actually are. All the young cunts are trying to get me high at all costs. As I was leaving the Sugar Club last night, you barged into a shitty comms room with some young deviant. Yeah, that was my man Kian. Just having a little fucking bump with the next generation, you know? That broom closet as well, it was so fucking tight. We were like fucking rubbing up against each other. It was intense. Anyway, let's get back on fucking board here. So my question for Ask Boyle is, do you ever meet any of your fans and think to yourself, these guys are absolute assholes? Well, Gavy Gav, you have come to the right place. Seriously, this is the honest truth. Not even the fucking crane driver was an asshole. I spoke to him afterwards. He was a good bloke. Just had fucking too many drinks and didn't realize he wasn't in the fucking cabin of a crane. But besides the fucking yelling out during the show, he was a fucking sound cunt. Charlie White, the other heckler, great guy. Again, just had too many fucking drinks and got overexcited. Everyone else there was good. Everyone in fucking Dublin, bar none, was fucking sound as fuck. Everyone who listens to the podcast and came to my Edinburgh shows, fucking sound. All the people that came to Sydney Comedy Festival, Melbourne Comedy Festival, The Newcastle gig, everyone I've fucking run into has been fucking great. There is a caveat though. I have a very high tolerance for fucking assholes. Like, you would really have to push me to snap. Actually, that's not even true. I snap pretty quickly sometimes. I mean more, I'm forgiving of people's bad behavior. Not that anyone's even fucking behaved bad, but I am more tolerant of the bad behavior because no one behaved like a bigger cunt than me for most of my life. Up until maybe the last year. And even patches of that. So I don't really give a fuck. I don't hold grudges. And it hasn't even been a problem anyway because fucking everyone's been great. I've been getting fucking presents given to me. Like shirts, drugs, books, cunts wanting to take photos, which is fucking strange for me. Cunts just wanting to come up to me and tell me how much the podcast means to them. It's all fucking nice. It's all fucking nice. So fucking so far so good. I'm sure in the future there'll be a couple of cunts, but I'll fucking cross that bridge fucking when it comes. Is that the saying? I don't know. So fucking Gavi, I hope that fucking clears it up for you. You're a good cunt too, by the way. Anyway, that'll fucking do for tonight. I'm going to the Book of Mormons. You'll get my fucking review tomorrow in Qatar airport because I am leaving today. It is my fucking last night in Europe. I will be back in Australia in fucking 34 hours or some shit. Anyway, that's it for tonight and I'll see you the fuck later.